Uh, if it's your first time tuning in, I've been going live every day and documenting my journey really for the last 286 days. I can't believe it's, I lose, like, I can't, sometimes I don't fathom, like, oh, 286 days. How long is that? That's almost 10 months. When I first decided to embark on this journey of building towards fulfilling the mission that I'm working on, which is to help other founders fulfill their mission with what they're building. Um, and and yeah, it's just I didn't think that this was gonna be the thing that I was gonna be doing. Where uh, based on this title that you landed on, it says history in the making. Really, what I'm building is a platform for you to document your um, pretty much your autobiography in real time. So that's what I realized. And it's like history in the making. You're literally documenting your own history. So somebody at the end of the day, what I realized yesterday, somebody at the end of the day is gonna tell your story at some point. So why not it be you in real time, right? So that's essentially what this is about. Because when you like, even what I've been doing on YouTube, not everybody wants to do video, but I'm pretty much documenting my history in real time, but not in real time really, because I have to wait till the next day until I can share. Okay, this is what happened yesterday. This is what I'm gonna do today. But with dayNumber, and yes, you can do that on Twitter. You can do that on or X, whatever. You can do that on Facebook. You can do that on Instagram stories and stuff like that. But that data is like kind of like scattered. So that's why I'm making dayNumber, to make it a more focused, queryable, um, history of your journey. And then I think I'm gonna make it so that you can actually extract or export your log as well. That's one thing I'm gonna do. So that way people know that, okay, even if dayNumber were to go down or something were to happen, I have all my logs, right? So that's something that I'm gonna do. I think to incorporate. Um, and yeah, I think today one thing I was gonna see if I could do is work on creating like a viral reel type of video where it's like time traveling. Myself time traveling to like the early days of you know a well-known company now like Apple, or even like an older company like you know Henry, like Ford Motor Company and stuff like that. Right? That would be pretty cool. Um, just here with my dog right now, Maxie boy. What's going on, guys? What are you guys up to on this Saturday? What's everyone up to today? Maxie boy. Yeah. What's everyone up to today? Come on, let's go. Yeah. So that's the plan. Um, the plan is to, yeah, basically allow you to document your history daily. Max, what are we looking at? Come on, let's go. Looks like it's gonna rain today. See the skies. The Josh Galt. What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Welcome, welcome, brother. Good morning on this beautiful Saturday. Where are you at today, man? I know last time you were in Chicago, I think. I think you're in Chicago. That's the last time I seen you on your stream. But I think I caught a glimpse that you were back in town or in St. Catharines. Max, say hi to everyone. Hi. Yeah, so if you guys are just Simcoe, Ontario for a tournament. Okay, nice, nice. Awesome, man. Always traveling. I like traveling. Flanklin, what ethnicity? I am Filipino. Filipino Canadian. Yeah, born and raised in Canada, but Filipino by birth. Come here, Max. Yeah, we're gonna go this way because there's some doggies coming up. Well, there's doggies everywhere. Yeah, I thought so. Why, are you Filipino as well? Kurt Dunt. Yuck. That's awesome. What, Filipino food or Filipinos in general? Yuck. It's all good. It's all good. You know, we're all humans at the end of the day. Just different looking humans, different culture norms, different food. You know, different. Different. But at the end of the day, we all bleed red. You know, unless you cut yourself now and you're bleeding green, then you're not human. But you're still part of life. You know what I mean? So you gotta remove this deception of ethnicity. You know, ethnicity is good for reference to understand people different, humans different. It's just like birds. There's different kind of birds, right? You have cardinals, you have sparrows, you have crows, you have robins, you have so many different kinds, but they're all classified as birds, right? But at the end of the day, they're still just life in a different form, right? Are you gonna eat that dog or what? Nice. Not this one, sorry, man. But maybe if you bring me yours, I might. Nah, man, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. Now that I have a dog, it's like I can't do that. I'll eat balot. You know, if you ever try it, it's like, yeah, if you ever try balot. What are you having for lunch? I eat mostly birds. Well, chicken is a bird. Right? I don't know. People have a little bit of that kind of bird. You know, start, I don't know. That's why I would love to do a homestead. You know, get some animals and raise my own animals and then, yeah, eat them. But I don't know if I could actually uh, butcher them. So that's something that I don't know if I could do. But we'll see. I mean, my grandpa, he does it. He's in the Philippines and, you know, he butchers goat, eats it. And I love goat. Goat tastes good. But I don't know if I can kill my own goat. But yeah, have you guys, anybody here ever grow their own or raise their own food? You know, whether it's vegetables, whether it's meat. Anybody ever do that? Because we're so far removed from that. And, you know, one of the things that society, the way that it is right now, is we're so far removed from where our produce or where our meat comes from, right? I think before in the 1800s and before that, everybody was like, not everybody, but maybe a good amount of people were farmers and they grew their own food. They had homesteads. They lived off the land. Now, I mean, you can just go to the store and like we don't even know where it came from. Horse. I have a dog, so in a way I am. Horse. Yeah, no, I wish we could ride horses again, man. Like now we have robotic horses, which are cars, right? But yeah, it'd be nice to actually experience what life was like before the industrial revolution. Mostly horse and bird. That's interesting, man. Interesting. You got a pretty good budget if you can actually do that. I think to get a horse or a stallion or any type of horse would cost a lot, right? But let me know how that tastes. But yeah, what fridge setup you're running with? Just a normal fridge, dude. Normal fridge. Look at this empty field. Yeah, guys. I was watching some guy yesterday. He's been living off the grid and somewhere in Oklahoma. I don't know if this is true, but you can get like a few acres of land for $450 down, and then pay $450 a month, which is crazy, and completely living off the grid. You know, so get into nature, guys. I think that's one of the things that a lot of people don't do. I'm started to read Source Code by Bill Gates. You know, I borrowed the book, and what I would recommend to anybody here that's an entrepreneur or founder is to, read autobiographies and biographies of people that, have what you want in life, and then also have been where you are. Because through that, your brain, especially if you're reading, not just listening, you're actually physically reading the book. Your brain creates neural pathways, and which are kind of like when you're doing an apprenticeship, and it's the fastest way to get to become unconsciously competent in what it is that you want to become an expert at. So yeah, that's why, like, the most recent one that I'm almost done is Michael Dell, Play Nice But Win. His autobiography, really good. Um, Now I'm reading the source code, and yeah, one of the where he first came out with the I think the basic program, the code of writing that led to Microsoft, which was on a hike on this, like, it's called, I think it was like Mount Olympian or something like that. He was 13. He would always go hiking with a group of friends, go on adventures, and it was one of those hikes that he really didn't like, and he just in his head was writing the code, right? So sometimes when you get out into nature, it allows you to work on things that when you get back into, the city or whatever it is that you're building, to give you those ideas and that spark, right? So yeah, so I was saying, like, read, go into nature. Hang on a second. Sorry, hold on one second, guys. Yeah, if you can get into nature, because especially, we're in such a technologically, you know, heavy, densely technological world. Like, look at right now, I'm walking and I'm talking into a phone. This is the most convenient time for me to do it, but that's why I do it anyway. I try to fit it because me and me documenting my journey daily, I figured this was the easiest way to do it is on my walks. So Franklin next, horse meat, so picking up food. Yep, I just finished. I was doing that. But yeah, anybody, if you're a founder here, pick up an autobiography of somebody that, or a biography of somebody that, you know, has accomplished what you wanted to accomplish, and then also has been where you are. Meaning, whether they started broke or, they didn't have like the best family growing up, whatever the situation is, because then you could see, like, oh wow, like, these people, they're not that different from me, you know. So, and they made their own history, and that's why I'm building dayNumber too, is for you to actually document your history, in real time, right? I mean, Bill Gates, I think he released a book in 2025. Imagine he had to think back, you know 40, 50 years, um, to when it was his childhood, to write what I'm currently reading right now, right? So I think it would be cool to have everyone as founders building a company, um, to write in real time their own history, right? So it's really like history in the making. So yeah, but it's really interesting when you're reading these autobiographies and biographies. I've always been fascinated about them because you really see, like, what kind of decisions they made, where they came from, how they grew up, and what their thoughts were. How were they thinking back then? What got them to actually create the companies that they actually built. You know, and it was just like this. They had, like, one thing that I noticed that's common between Bill Gates or any of these founders that are super successful is they had this obsession with one thing that they were building, that they were, like, the industry that they were in. For Bill Gates, it was like programming and code. Um, hey, Zelan Kovacs, welcome. For Michael Dell, it was like computers. Like, he was just interested in the hardware and how, like, things were coming together. And he was also very driven entrepreneurially. And same with Bill Gates. He was very driven to make money as well. So he wanted to be the best at whatever he was doing. And I think also that competitive edge and drive also was baked into them, you know, to actually succeed. So, if you guys are into gaming or sports or anything like that, channel that energy into something that, you want to build, right? That you have, like, unlimited energy for, it feels like, where you can literally do it every day, like, and all night, right? So I think that's one of the things that I seen that's common amongst these people. And that's what I'm building with dayNumber, is really to create uh, like a founder's brain, to see, like, okay, the insights of and feedback of, like, how founders act in real time, that are actually making a difference and making moves, even at the earliest stage, right? So that's what I'm building here. So But yeah, I know it could feel too sometimes where it's like, like even me, 286 days of documenting my journey, building, and I'm still going, right? There's times where I'm like, man, it's already been almost 10 months. Like, how come I'm not further along, right? But I think everything happens in perfect timing, right? So, so yeah, welcome, guys. If you guys are just tuning in right now, my name is Jordan Obeas. I'm the founder of dayNumber.io. I've been documenting my journey for the last 286 days. I've been going live every day, still going live for pretty much 100 days now, I think, and almost 100 days. And I'm also a professional magician. I've been doing that for the last 23 years as well. Um, Hoping to do more lives like I did in March, where I would go like into a conference and do magic and interview founders. So that'd be fun. I'm supposed to do one next week at Web Summit Vancouver. It's going to be a lot of startups there, a lot of founders, a lot of a lot of investors. But I don't know. I still got to secure a sponsor. It's last minute, but hey, if I can secure one that's going to pay for my expenses, that'd be great. You know. So if you guys know anyone, hit me up. Hit me up. Jordan at dayNumber.io. Basically, I think it would probably cost like 500 for a flight back and forth, and then for accommodations, a daily stay, even if I got like an Airbnb, probably be like, I would say $200 a day. You know, so for 5 days, that's $1,000. So pretty much need like 2 grand, to make it at least break even and worth it. But I think even just being there is going to be worth it. To be around the founders, doing the live streaming, doing the magic, meeting investors. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And well worth it for sure. And whoever I'm going to partner with, whoever's going to sponsor, I'm going to be making sure that they're tagged in the stream and they're known as like the main sponsor. Welcome, guys. Here with Max. If you're just tuning in. Well, yeah, like I was saying earlier, by you documenting your journey daily, it's not only for me the reason why I'm doing it and why I kept doing it and why I continue to do it is, um, it's mainly for accountability, right? Like for myself, to hold myself accountable to keep going because now it's harder to quit than it is to keep going, right? So I wanted to do that to help founders to do the same thing. And what it's also doing is you're writing a real-time autobiography of yourself. You're sharing your story, and you can share this with others, and you can get feedback, right? So that's what I realized that I'm doing here. So, but yeah, where's everybody else tuning in from today? Where is everyone tuning in from? I know it seems like it's laggy a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear me properly. But yeah, where are y'all tuning in from? Yes, yo. We don't stop to the beat, yo. We don't stop. KRS, yeah. Let's go. What are you guys up to on this Saturday? Well, I know there's some people from all over the world that come on. Sometimes we get Australia, India, Germany, right? I'm in Canada right now, so right now it's in the morning time. But yeah, what's going on in your world on this Saturday? I'm gonna head back. Anyways, today, guys, like I said, I'm gonna probably work on creating my first reel on like a time traveling reel, or like I travel back in time to like the early days of some sort of company that's well known, like Apple or Microsoft or you know uh, I don't know, Henry Ford, like Ford Motor Company. Probably gonna do that, and then also continue to onboard founders to go on dayNumber, and yeah, continue building. And also follow up to see if I can secure a sponsor for Web Summit Vancouver. Proot Coin, what's going on? Hey, welcome, welcome. I'm about to head off the stream shortly. Hey, that looks like that vehicle from Cars. If you guys ever watch Cars, the tow truck guy, whatever his name is. All right, guys. Well, look, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna hop off. Again, this is day number 286. If you guys are a founder that wanna document your journey here, it's like a living autobiography, and hold yourself accountable too, and get feedback from others. Just go to dayNumber.io. Shout out to Prootcoin, Zelan Kovacs, Flanklin, Kurt Dunt, who else? The Josh Galt. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.